Hey everybody, I'm back, and this time I'm taking a look at the Tomb Kings, the most recent DLC faction added to Warhammer 2. I have played just a little tiny bit of this. It just dropped Tuesday, here a few days ago, and I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3, so I'm only just now getting into trying my own campaign. I'm not going to load my campaign. It's going fine. Actually, it's going really well. But I think I will start from scratch to show you a little bit of what we're looking at here. Let me go into sound real quick. I want the volume to be a little higher. And the music is something I want to kind of show off. So we'll listen to music for the first part of the video. Excuse me. Alright, let's go to campaigns and then start a new campaign. Now, this is new since I last played, well, too much anyway. This Mortal Empires is all the factions from both Warhammer 1 and its DLC, and Warhammer 2 and its DLC, including the Tomb Kings. Although I think the Norska faction is yet to be added to Mortal Empires. It's going to be, though. But we're going to do the normal Warhammer 2 campaign, which I love, but this time playing as the Tomb Kings. So, High Elves, that's who I've beaten this campaign once as Tyrion, and he is awesome. The High Elves are super cool. I like the High Elves a lot. I play a little bit of this guy in co-op, and I really, really like the Lizardmen as well. I did play some Dark Elves, and I like their units a lot, but I'm not great at playing this faction so far. And Skaven, I have yet to even try, but I think Skaven are super cool. So, you know, there's that. This guy was recently added for free, which is kind of a cool touch. So these are the 4 Tomb King Legendary Lords. So each of these is his own faction, just like these guys have their own factions, sub-factions. Followers of Nagash. The Court of Libaris starts with a couple of these cool snake armored mounted units. This guy here has a hard start, but I believe, is it this guy? This guy can recruit some vampire units, and this guy generates canopic jars every turn, which are like a resource you can use to spend on crafting and stuff. He also looks like he gets bonuses for Lich Priests. This is who I was playing as. I'm going to play as him again just because I'm familiar with his first couple turns, so I can speak with a little more authority. Tomb Kings, Mortuary Cult, that's where I was talking about the canopic jars. You can craft items and Legions of Legend. Dynasties, the tech tree, I'll show that off here in a little bit. Realm of Souls, this is a kind of a cool combat boon that builds over time as your units die, and you can unleash powerful effects from your own units dying. And he starts with Tomb Guard Halberds, which are pretty darn good, and a single War Sphinx, which is ridiculous. And we'll get a look at that. I'm going to play on normal difficulty across the board, just because I'm kind of a beginner player. I'm not really a beginner player. I probably should play on hard, but I like playing on normal. It's fun. And you know what? I lost the last battle I played, so okay, let's just get going. I will let you watch the opening scene.
Civilizations cannot stand against it. Their remnants lost beneath the dunes, awaiting discovery by the brave or foolish. Like time itself, the living are not welcome in Nehekara. For this is the land of the dead, ruled by the Tomb Kings expired may serve. In life, they were tyrants, now cursed with undeath. They crave power more than any living thing, and none more so than Cetra, the imperishable. Eternity was promised, but the Tomb Kings awoke to unlife, no longer beatific sovereigns. Their kingdoms as decayed as their bodies. The glory of Khemri lost, forgotten. A comet, an omen. The Black Pyramid stirs, but does not wake. A vessel of untold power, awaiting a new master, but it remains sealed. The Lich Priests are tasked with finding access. They venture deep into the catacombs, seeking clues. Discovering an obelisk inscribed with hieroglyphs as old as the desert gods. The answer lies in the 9 books of Nagash, the original tomes of undead lore, authored by the arch-necromancer. Due to the turbulence of the vortex across the ocean, not 9, but only 5 books are needed. Then, the pyramid shall open. Time has seen the books lost, scattered. Other Tomb Kings will seek them, for all desire the Black Pyramid. Begin the search. Raise your warriors. The legions of Khemri march to war.
All right, there you go. And now we'll get a little bit of a campaign overview for our sub-faction of choice, kind of giving us a little bit of what to expect for the early turns of the game. Mostly orcs, from what I remember. I like this. I love these loading screens in Warhammer 2. I like Warhammer 1 a lot, but Warhammer 2 is very good. Every category is better even than the excellent Warhammer 1. Okay. So we got...
I, Cetra the Imperishable, King of Kings, Lord of the Shifting Sands, eternal ruler of mankind, rest no longer. Nehekara will be restored to greatness. Savage greenskins threaten to raid my lands in the east. They have defiled my temples before. I shall ensure their extinction. More godless orcs dwell in the mountains to the south. But a much greater threat squats within my kingdom. The Necrach Brotherhood leech upon my realm. A parasite that must be purged. But they are all mere distractions. I hunger for more. The power of the Black Pyramid. It stands guarded by a sentinel army and behind magical bonds that can only be unraveled by owning books of Nagash. The books shall be mine, and so will the pyramid. For I am Cetra the Imperishable. I do not serve, I rule.
Well, alright then. So we're playing as Cetra of the Tomb Kings. So, let's take a look at how they play. Books in Nagash, we'll look at that in a second, but that's the victory condition, is to collect 5 of the 9 books scattered across the map. This whole map is the Warhammer 2 map. Here's where like the High Elves I played started as. There's the Vortex, things like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go in here, collect any 9 books. That's our first mission. Okay. And then also occupy any town controlled by these guys, the top knots, orcs. Okay, and research a dynasty technology. Alright, so the first things first, let's look at our guy. He starts with skeleton warriors, which stat-wise, they're nothing special, but they don't take any upkeep, and they're free. Let me recruit some, for example. See how it doesn't cost anything? I can just go like, look, I want another chariot, and I want some more spearmen. Done. I'll have them in one turn. Nothing to it. Tomb Kings don't generate hardly any income, but they don't have to pay for their armies or their upkeep. They do have to pay for buildings, and they're capped at how many total armies they can field on the battlefield at once. We'll look into ways to increase that limit shortly. Otherwise, we're going to be really hard pressed to defend our territory while we expand. So he's recruiting. Here's Cetra. Let me take a look at him. He's let's see. He's imperishable, and he has his aura size. This is what he starts with. He has double the normal leadership aura, and his replenishment rate is plus 10% for tomb guards and skeleton chariot units that are in his army. He has quite a bit of. He has a really cool ability. I don't know if it's on here or not. Battle effects, campaign effects is what these are. I don't see it listed. Oh, here it is. This is a 90-second cooldown. You can tell in the upper right corner of the ability. But it creates a devastating magical and fire explosion around him. I didn't notice it until like the end of the last fight I was in. I'll use it more often now. And he can buff with the incantation of Cursed Blades a target group, a friendly group, for bonus damage and bonus arm piercing damage. So we're going to get into combat with him shortly. I think this is not being guarded by a whole lot of guys. We can take a look at the garrison for the Salt Plain here, and it's just a few guys. We could probably, honestly, take them like with just this, but let's get a few more guys. Let's build up. There's the Black Pyramid. Let's build up. When I first looked at the building browser, I didn't want to build too many things that only go up to rank 3, because that's kind of what you build in your smaller settlements. Only your capital can go all the way to rank 5, and I kind of only wanted to build things in my capital that were going to eventually pay off and get me to like the high-end stuff. But I don't have any options that give me that, so I thought I would just start with Mortuary House and buff my growth, which will let me expand my city and get more slots faster. So I'll do that again here. And now research, or dynasties. There's a lot. You can basically pick any dynasty you want to research. They all have their own buffs. The beginning buff is +1 army for every single one of these. That's all static. But once you research one, your research rate plummets 30%, and that stacks every time you research a new one. So you can't just, I mean, you can try and just keep on going after these army capacities and get like a huge number of armies. I mean, the units themselves are free once you research them or build the appropriate buildings for them. Individual research that unlocks within the dynasty itself is different for every dynasty. There's always the chance at the top here on every one of them to recruit a powerful lord to lead the very army you just unlocked. The bottom you have bonuses that are sort of dependent on the dynasty itself, and your bonuses for units and heroes. Units in this area, heroes in this area. At least that's what I've been noticing. So I like that I started with a where's it at? Was it this one? Because I started with a War Sphinx, and he's so cool that I think I picked a dynasty that would let me unlock bonus stats for the Sphinx. Here it is. Extra melee attack, armor, and defense. As well as this guy with bonus chariot armor and archery abilities. And Tomb Prince, Necrets, and Lich Priest bonus capacities. So I'm going to just do that again. We'll start with that. That's the 6th dynasty. And then you have a few more things here, but these require these canopic jars. Actually, so does some of these other ones here too. Not just time, but also money in some cases. And like I said, money's tight for Tomb Kings. Okay, so let's end the turn. We'll get into a fight when I take on the Salt Plains next turn. Alright. Constructed building that permits recruitment of more units. I should probably have built... honestly, I should probably have built like something where I could build... I mean, I already have a Bone Shaper. That's why I've got +2 capacity for my skeleton chariots, and I have 2 in my army now, these 2 here, so I'm going to try and use those to good effect. And I could have built other military buildings, like getting some skeleton archers. I could have built those, but I'm going to wait. I think the Salt Plains will be an easy fight, and I'll take them out then. Here we go. It should be a pretty easy fight. Yeah, I mean, they have a wizard leading some savage orcs and a couple of archers. And we've got units that I don't care if they die, I'll just get them back. Well, except for this War Sphinx. Yeah, it's a little bit different story there, but I don't think anything in this army can even hurt this guy. His armor is 110. I mean, what are they going to do? Run? I could auto-resolve it, but we'll do this. We'll fight this one. We'll do a real fight on this one, just to show off some of these early game skeleton units, which, like I said, are mostly fodder. But, you know, I got some cool spells, and I have some chariots I can play around with. Chariots are hard. I have a hard time controlling chariots because they kind of require a lot of micromanagement. They're really effective, though, if you use them right. Alright. That's not a lot of Winds of Magic. I'm going to gamble that I can do better than 9. And I do a little bit better than 9. Alright, I'll take it. Okay. So, let's take our melee troops. Sort of... Oops. Put them right here. I think they're going to... there's a little bit of a gap there. Let's do this. Let's put them here. Put the chariots here. And put my wizard... Is he a wizard? What is he? He's technically halberd infantry. This is Cetra himself. He's the legendary lord that leads the army. And then here we've got this monster here. Is the Sphinx. We're going to put him... What's his speed? 68? These guys are a lot slower than that. Yeah, he'll get in the range fast. Let's just put him right there. Let him do his thing. And that's that. It's good enough. And the majority of them are over here, so we're going to move up. And we're going to move up here with these guys. These chariots. Yeah, it's pretty good. These guys are pretty cool. For being a tier 1 unit, too, they have pretty good stats. I mean, they're, you know, I can only have 2 of them, but I wouldn't know what to do with more than that anyway. Now, he's got some kind of ammunition. What he's... Oh, yeah, all Tomb King units start the battlefield at debuff. They're just disintegrating constantly. Alright, let's get in there. Everybody get in there. Everybody fight something. And then you get over there. And then let's have you guys. Let's charge these guys. And Cetra, let's have you do the Curse Blade ability as enemies start getting into combat. Look at that. And then here's our chariots, causing hell for these guys. All right, chariots. I want them to pull over here because I want them to come back behind these archers. Alright, perfect. And then Cetra, why don't you buff these guys because they are actually in combat and taking fire. Wait, did not work? Oh, it did. There it goes. Okay. Alright, now you, Cetra, get in the fight. I'm gonna kick off this war with Petra thingy. You guys come through here. You guys keep going through here. Alright. Boom. Those my own guys. Alright, here we go. We got these guys beat. They're already breaking. I didn't even see the wizard. Did I just kill him and I didn't notice? Nope. I don't see him. Here, why don't you guys come back over here? Get him, boys. Okay, pull the chariots away. All these guys will regroup. Let's get this guy back over here. And these guys charge back here too. Okay. I got this better camera mod installed and you can zoom really high up in the air. Jeez. What do you guys aren't even doing anything. Why don't you get in the fight there and kill that guy? He's wavering. We're gonna break him pretty soon. There we go. Victory. Yeah, they didn't even hardly hurt my war things. I didn't think they'd be able to. Excellent. Excellent first couple turns. Alright. This little skull here is how many kills this unit had. And my war sphinx and my chariots had quite a few kills under their belts. Which is pretty good, because I'm not great at using these chariots, and I need to be paying more attention to them, or I'm going to lose them. I got lucky because I was against a very easy fight, but won't always be that easy. I only lost 150 guys, and he lost over half his army. Alright, now I can either occupy this assault, or I can sack it and get a bunch of gold, which is kind of important for me, because I don't make a lot of money. I will get 30 more canopic jars if I occupy. I don't want to lose a lot of province instability. Public order penalty applied for the next turn only. This is applied for the next like 10 turns. Or I can raise it to the ground. Now, we'll occupy. Enemy killed. I killed their wizard in battle, and I got 1,000 gold and 15 jars in addition because of the quest reward. There we go. And now if I maintain a province, which this, if you click on a city, the province is Land of the Dead, and it's comprised of this guy right here. Is the other one. Soul Plain, Kamiri, and Zandri. If I can bring this ruin back up to a city, I'll control the whole province. But first, I'm going to need to level my guy up. And I'm going to go Route Marcher and get extra movement on the campaign, although it's really tempting to learn how to overcast the spell Curse Blades and have it do a little more powerful effect of giving more bonus damage versus large, and having its cooldown be half the time. This is tempting too. Extra charge and leadership bonus. Eventually, I'll be able to unlock these cool things, like steeds and, oh my gosh, war sphinx of my very own. So let's just that for now. It's a long campaign. There's no reason not to get the one that's going to give us the most benefit. All right, now let's see what buildings they have here. See, they've got a level 1 basic military unit, open graves, military building. So I can recruit archers from here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get like 3, I guess. And I mean, if it's going to take 2 turns to pull in guys from global recruitments, maybe I should. Well, what's this guy look like? Garrison details. There's only like a few stacks over here. Maybe I shouldn't even. Maybe I should just. Well, I can't this turn anyway because I'm out of movement for attacking. I may as well recruit. Let's just get some archers. Alright, and let's look at diplomacy. Because if I remember right, we got a few people around us that aren't super angry with us.
My will be done.
Neutral. It's kind of deteriorating, but they're cool with us. We're at war with the same people, looks like. So let's try. Ooh, I don't think they're going to be happy with this. Low success. Yep. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Now these guys were mentioned in the kind of the opening tutorial thing as being something we have to sort of deal with at some point. Is that who these guys are too? Yeah, I think these guys are like the sort of like rebels. They're eager to be not aggressive with us. Okay, well we can maybe get some trade going eventually with these guys. Alright, well, let's just end the turn then, and next turn I'll try and take that other settlement there. Public order's not too bad. We're at +3 because our army is planted right there. The public order's for the whole province, which is just both these two settlements right now. Obtain access to iron. There's iron right here, actually. Alright, can I get here in one go? Thanks to my upgrade? Maybe. They don't have hardly anything in here. Nope, I cannot. Okay. Can I recruit? Nope, I moved too far. Let's see what I can do for stances. I could become entombed beneath the sands and scare people when they come near me. Alright, well let's just end the turn here, and we'll see if I can take that city, and we'll call the video after I take that city. I wonder if I could actually go over to Xandri and like just pay money to restore it. Oh, what's this? This guy's coming to defend his territory, and he's attacking me, and he's bringing along the garrison with the city because we're so close to the garrison. So I'm probably not gonna be able to fight this many guys with this small of an army, even with a war sphinx. Maybe I could. Now I'll just retreat for now. I can always go into a different stance and start recruiting. Maybe he'll leave. Maybe I can fight him by himself and not with the extra guys in the garrison. He's gonna encamp in the garrison. Shoot. Well, alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go into... Can I recruit guys? I can't move if I go into entomb stance. My campaign movement range is 50%. And I haven't moved at all, so I'm well above that. So I can go in this stance now if I want. I can't be attrited. I do gain access to the global recruitment pool. And I also gain Vanguard deployment and the army ability Sandvale. Alright, I don't know what Sandvale does. But I can recruit guys while I'm waiting, and he might actually get bold. Come down here and try and take this city back, and then I'll be able to hopefully ambush him. Let's grab some more spearmen. What's the difference between spearmen and swordsmen? The spearmen have more melee defense, but they do a little less damage. They have meat shield ability. What's the meat shield ability do? While unimpressive at causing damage, they're useful as a meat shield, absorbing damage that would otherwise hurt a more precious target. Okay. So, these guys don't have meat shield. Or no, these guys are anti-large. I guess it does actually have the little tooltips there. Yeah, they're just a little slower at dealing damage, but they can take a lot more hits. Which is good to protect, like, my archers, maybe. Actually, another archer, maybe. And some more of those guys. And then, I guess, since I'm just stuck here, I'll get some swordsmen, too. Like that. Okay. Alright. Well, let's just see if he does try to come down here. Interesting to see if I can ambush him. Okay, he's not falling for it. Oh, maybe he is. Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got for terrain here. All right. Let's quick save this, and we will fight this battle. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the units I was recruiting, because I think you get them at the start of the next turn. But it's fairly even here, and I think with this War Sphinx we have, and a wizard, powerful lord, we should be fine. I may lose some guys, but, oh god, 6. No, we definitely need more than 6 mana to start with. That's part of my whole, oh good, part of my whole strategy is to kick this guy's ass with magic. Okay. Let's put the War Sphinx right here, and put swordsman here, meat shields here, archers behind the meat shields, a little bit closer maybe, chariots over here. This terrain isn't really ideal for chariots. I'll put this guy here actually. Put this guy here in the center so you can get all that, and then we're gonna put this guy here. Okay. Oh, and they're all over there, of course. Alright, well, we're going to have our chariots come around, and then we'll come around from behind and pinch them. And in the meantime, what kind of range we got here? They're not within range yet. Once we form up battle lines, I'll have these guys kind of come around, and actually looks like these guys want to party right now, so we will let them. Okay, that's all right. Might as well start shooting at stuff. You guys might as well engage. Let's try and engage, guys. Okay, these guys are going to get in trouble. Let's pull them out. And where's the most fighting at? Right here? Let's get over here. Try and kick off that big ability. Let's focus fire our skeleton archers on one guy at a time, and have this guy go take their archers out. Okay, who's rallying? Oh, okay. Alright, this is Sandvale. Oh, that's cool. That was a ability I could have had. Shoot. Okay. Yep. Let's blow some of these guys up. Okay. How are these guys at? They're getting mired down. I want them to leave. Go! Get out of there. And these guys are running and pulling my War Sphinx away. These guys are, I should put them in guard mode. Come back around and hit these guys from the back. And then you guys need to help these poor skeleton warriors out. And then now this guy is finally free. We'll come back around and rally them up. We're hitting this realm of souls now, so all of our guys are replenishing. Okay. Alright. Get in there. Nice. You guys keep moving forward. We got this, guys. Take out those savage boys. My guy's low on health. We'll buff their cursed blade up. In just a few minutes, I'm going to pop this Wrath of Petra. Or me a few seconds. Right now. Alright, skeletons, let's take their leader out. If we can take him out, we'll be sitting really good. Get down there. Alright, you guys, get these guys. They're kind of rallying. Oh, we got him. We wounded the enemy lord. Alright. As long as we don't die ourselves. Ooh, we've got enough to unleash the Realm of Souls ability. Let's summon these guys right here. That's because we hit rank 3 and replenished a lot of guys and resurrected some of our units. And now we can summon these guys. There we go. Excellent. And I believe I'm within striking distance now of that town he just left. And while I've lost some of my troops, I lost an entire unit of these guys, I believe, died. I think they died. They don't have anything left, so I assume they're dead. It wasn't a great victory or anything. Orcs are very tough, and skeletons are very weak. If I wouldn't have had a War Sphinx, I would have probably gone a whole lot differently. It's a bummer I lost chariots, but again, I can just get them back. Alright, I can either harvest their organs for 30 canopic jars, I can bind their souls to help replenish my own units, or an endless march, which gives me 2 turns of 20% more campaign movement and 700 gold. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. He's still alive, and he's running back to the city. That's a bummer. It would have been really cool if I could have taken him out immediately. Although, you know what? We did get our guys that back. And I gained a level, too. Let's see what my level looks like here. What if I generated... No. What if I did something cool? What if I had extra leadership? Well, we weren't really breaking. We were dying. I could unlock this, which would give me access to more spells in this School of Magic. Let's do that. Okay, let's get out of this stance so I can attack. I bet you I don't know if I can take this or not, but we'll try it. Yeah, alright. I'm going to quick save it, and I'm just going to try and auto battle it because I'm going to end the video here anyway. And, well, we won. It was a Pyrrhic victory. We lost a lot of guys, but didn't lose the War Sphinx. And we gained a lot of loot. We're going to occupy the building. There we go. We killed this guy. That's excellent. We've unlocked a rite. Great incantation of Sar. The god of the desert is invoked, and a mighty sandstorm blasts across the dunes toward the land of the dead of trespassers, both living and dead. This right's not available. Alright, let's take a look at it real quick. Rights. This one right here. Let's see. Immune to sandstorm attrition. All regions become hit by sandstorm. 50% ambush chance and sand veil. Well, you know what? We probably unlocked this right by being attacking from the Sandville stance. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. I don't have any regiments of renown, and I don't have anything new to get. I want to replace my chariot though. I should really build something in here. What do they have? Mortuary house for growth. Where's this city at? Oh, this is the capital. If I take this out, I'll take out the top knots. I bet that's the only place they have left. Let's upgrade this, my capital. That'll give me more options for building. Let's just recruit more guys. Okay. See how cool it'd be if I had a second army? I'd just be able to pop a guy up like right here and then just have another army. Alright, well anyway, that's a quick look at the Tomb Kings. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video's show, let me know and I can do some more Warhammer footage. Alright, thanks again.